Mitchell Report. As we do each and every Tuesday, we welcome in Marian Syverson with some very, very important tips financially. It's Money with Marian.
Correct.
And Marian, we are less than a week away from Christmas. It is getting down to crunch time, and this is when people tend to overspend because it's basically, let's go to the store, get what's available, and those things are traditionally jacked way up. How do you avoid putting yourself backwards or in financial straits come January by this time of year?
Right. Okay. Walmart has a new commercial series that they're running saying it's raining men and showing how you can do last-minute shopping through Walmart.
Right.
These rules are not different than if you shop early than if you shop late, but they're more important when you shop late. First is make a list. Do not, in a panic, just start buying things you see without even knowing who you're buying for. Make a list. It's really important. Make the list without guilt. Make the list appropriately for the people who are the most important to you. If you don't have enough money for grown-ups, you're focusing on kids. You're focusing on the people that you're buying for only, not on everybody who you care about.
Right.
You're not going to buy their love.
Exactly.
You're certainly not going to do it a week before Christmas. Okay? Second thing is use cash if you can. I am telling you this because January you,
when those bills come in,
January you will be so grateful to December you if you make a decision to use cash.
Right.
So that will restrict what you're spending, but people are not loving you because of how much you buy them.
Right.
And if they do, they don't really love you. So try to use cash. Third thing is track everything. You really, especially when there's not a lot of time and you're feeling kind of crazed, you need to do everything you can to track everything so you don't lose track of what's going on. It's really important to not lose track. So like I said, January you is not crying and spending all of winter and spring trying to make up for what you did this week.
Yeah, because basically, I mean, Christmas is a very stressful time of the year. You know, you've got family coming to town, you're buying presents, you've got to wrap, you've got to cook. There's so much stress goes into this holiday. You don't need to add to it by putting yourself in financial straits come January, February, March, and into the new year, and all of a sudden you're still paying for these next Christmas.
And it has nothing to do with the reason or with the love that you're supposed to be sharing with your family. So the last tip is be creative. So that means you can do something that is worth not a lot of money, but has more thought into it. Make it yourself. It's hard when there's not a lot of time, but you can do this less expensively if you'll be orderly about it and not screaming in your head. Okay? But you've got to take your time, be organized, and you're going to have a beautiful Christmas.
Christmas is going to come whether we are ready for it or not. I tell that to people every year, whether your shopping is done, whether your baking is done, whether your wrapping is done, Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
It's not about the presents. It's not about the wrapping. There's a more important reason for the season, and it's not putting yourself into financial straits. Marian, next time we see you will be the day after Christmas, so have a very, very Merry Christmas. All right, and the J.R. Mitchell Report will return right after this.